If I were to do a couple shoot, this is how I would do it. Nice to meet you. My name is Anya. I'm a photographer based in London. And in this video, I'm gonna cover everything you need to know to have the most perfect couples photo shoot. I'm gonna go through location, outfit, poses, mood boards, as well as some iconic inspirational photos throughout the years. First thing I would do is pick location. If you want old money aesthetic, I would do something like this or this, maybe even in a park. If you want a more minimalist style, I would definitely do studio or something with a clear background. Maybe you have some shared hobbies like art or tennis. And yes, that is Audrey Hepburn and Mel Ferrer playing tennis. How cute. If you guys like cars or road trips, there's so many different cool photos that you can take with that. Even on the streets, on the road, that can be really cute. I love what Lucy Corbin did at the National Portrait Gallery. Even if you don't like art, that could still look really cool. If you don't have a budget, honestly, just doing it on the street or at a park, at a coffee shop is super cute. You don't have to shut down a whole venue, but if you do have a budget, that could be really cool. I love shooting in London, St. James Park, Hyde Park, oh my god, the Italian gardens, or just any gardens, like Kew Gardens. And you know what? If it starts raining, it could look so romantic, like Pride and Prejudice vibes. Then I would pick outfits and make sure they're kind of matching. You don't want to go completely different. It would just look a bit out of sync. You know, maybe you want to go more formal, more chill. Again, maybe more old money style. Maybe you guys are more into hoodies. I really like Justin Bieber's and Hailey Baldwin's laid back style. It looks really cool. I would stay away from patterns or anything too flashy. Maybe more creams, whites, black, navy, kind of really subtle, nothing that stands out too much because you really want the vibe and the feeling and the love to be the centerpiece of the photo. Honestly, bold colors are really hard to get right. They can come out as a bit tacky. I like to go for a more Architectural Digest, Vogue kind of vibe rather than McDonald's or IKEA. It can look really cool 70s, 80s style, Soho House. It can look really cool, but it's really hard. So if you don't have a professional team or stylist, it can come off as wrong. So again, I would just stick to more minimalist vibes. Then I would always make sure to have a mood board a few days before, because trust me, on the day, you're gonna totally forget what to do, where to stand, how to pose. So we have location, we have the outfits, hair and makeup is done, we're on set. First thing I would do is just get the easy shots out the way. Really simple, really tasteful, just so you get everything you need out the way. You know, something you can send to the parents, something you can frame, so you can kind of relax and start playing around. Then I would move on to doing some action shots, maybe having the guy twirl her around, maybe pick her up, doing something together like playing chess, reading. It really gives this cinematic and documentary style vibe. Maybe giving a flower, kissing the forehead, some texture, some blurriness can really add to the whole ambiance of the shoot. Annie Leibovitz did this really cool series with a few couples. The most famous one is probably Johnny Depp and Kate Moss. There's also the Beatles guy, I forgot his name, that's so bad. John Lennon and Yoko Ono, such a vibe. That could also be cool, on the bed if you want something a bit more spicy, but yeah, maybe not to send to your parents. I really love those photos where it's you're about to kiss, but you haven't kissed yet, leaning in. That could be so cute. And as a photographer, I really like to direct, especially the guy, telling him what to do, what not to do, constantly talking to the couple, because again, if you're not behind the camera, you might be a bit confused what's going on. So if you do shoot with me, don't worry, I will be telling everyone what to do and what not to do. So just trust the process and always make sure to check in with the photographer, with the crew throughout the shoot. So if you're feeling a bit confused and not sure what to do, communicate that, let everyone know that you need more direction. Annie Leibovitz just generally does such a good job with couples. I love Natalie Karpushenko's work. I'll probably reference her in every single mood board, but definitely check out her work. She has some really cool couples photos as well. And then when we're in the editing phase, when it comes to couples photos, I just think black and white makes it so special. It just really shows the emotion and removes a lot of the distractions that can come with color. But you know what? The colored ones are so epic as well. I would just make sure I have both. I would stick to warmer tones and maybe make it even a bit less saturated, maybe creamy or very light blue. And also just experiment, see what's around, see what you can pick up. If you want some of these mood boards, comment mood and I'll send you the link. And you know what, just scroll through Pinterest or Cosmos, maybe different magazines, or look at your favorite celebrities. They usually have some really cool inspiration. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. Please do let me know if you want me to do another one of these videos, just maybe with a different theme like wedding or pets or I don't know, brand photography, because I do really like doing these mood boards. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and see you in the next video.